Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the top 5 destinations for one Derek Carr. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You get all the updates. Before I get right into that, let's get right to this. Looking at the landscape, this is kind of the first piece of the puzzle. You saw that Derek Carr, formerly of the Las Vegas Raiders, spent his whole entire tenure there, essentially was released by the team. They did not want that $40 million cap hit that he was supposed to take on. They released him before the designated time. And you're looking at what he possibly can do. Derek Carr is a pretty good quarterback, and you're looking at moving forward what they're going to do. His camp has been cleared. He wants to go someplace where he has potential to start. He wants to go someplace where they have potential playoff roster. And I have a top 5 breakdown of the places that he could go. Coming in at number 5, you hate to follow in behind people. You hate to go behind a legend possibly, but look at Tampa. Look at Tampa with all the pieces that they have. They're getting rid of Julio Jones. They're getting rid of a couple of guys. But their cap situation is going to be better because they're unloading a lot of people. So mind you, Derek Carr is younger than Tom Brady. He's coming in by the season start. He's to be 32 years old. And you're looking at, they have the core pieces of a winning football team. Now, mind you, they need to do a little work on the defense, but the offensive side is what Derek Carr essentially is going to worry about. Do you have Mike Evans? The answer is yes. Do you got Godwin? The answer is yes. You're looking at, they can get a running back in there, but the offensive line can be shifted and mended to where it works for him. The Buccaneers coaching staff, when you do have a little concerns there, but overall, the offensive side, you're going to be pretty good either way it goes. I feel like the Buccaneers were stagnant, they were limited, and they also were an older team. They're getting younger, so they're going to bring in younger guys. Coming in at number 4, you got to think that this guy, he's taken a step back last year. A lot of people said that, he needs to stop play calling on the offensive side of the ball. And he took chances. He took chances on one Tom Brady umpteen years ago. And you're looking at, him having a little issue with Mac Jones as far as the progression from year 1 rookie season to now. You could very well see Bill Belichick take a flyer on Derek Carr. Not only is he connected to Josh McDaniels, he could bring him in to work him out. Get a couple of senses of what Josh McDaniels saw, what he does well, what he doesn't do well. They could probably coordinate and see, hey, this didn't work for us, but it probably could work for you if he's in a certain system. Now, Bill Belichick doesn't run the same system as Josh McDaniels runs anymore. So that could be a big part of it. Change of scenery, change of pace on the East Coast, playing in a division where you possibly can make the playoffs. I could see that happening. So coming in at number 4 is the Patriots. Coming in at number 3, you want to look at the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee has one of the makeups where you have a running back from Alabama, Derrick Henry, and you look at also them not heavily relying on the quarterback position. They have a quarterback in Ryan Tannehill, but you look at the standpoint of they don't depend on him for everything. The bell cow is Derrick Henry. The defense is the calling card a lot of times, and they play close, ugly football. So you got to look at this. If you like football to be ugly, you like football to be low scoring, you like football to be chippy, you want to go to Tennessee. I mean, it's a place where he can go. Coming in at number 2, I know that they just made a head coaching hire. I know that it's minimal competition there, and I think that, they're not in rebuilding but remodeling phase, where their defense is superb. Their defense is one of the best. They're getting horn back, if you will. But you got to think that at this point in time, you want to think about possibly going to the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers give you a sense of what's available for the future by the way that they're starting to do things with this team. The standpoint of everything that Carolina is doing right now is rebuild mode. Rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. They want to make sure that every single piece that they're bringing in is going to be competitive. And what better way to say that you can get this done by doing this with Derek Carr? You essentially could do this and get so much done with Derek Carr from that standpoint. Frank Wright is a new head coach, so you got to think that, some things can happen. The offense, you're playing in the NFC South. You don't have a lot of competition right now. And I think that's going to bode well for them. And coming in at number 1, the New York Football Jets. They want nothing more than have a quarterback that can lead them. You know, the quarterback was the only missing piece. The defense overplayed and overachieved. You're looking at the young rookies on the offensive side. You're looking at Sauce Gardner. You're looking at special teams. They need a running back, but most importantly, they need a quarterback. So that's going to be the biggest thing on their offseason wish list. And I think that Derek Carr could go right in there. It's an easy enough offense where you can understand. It's high pressure situations, but you know he can win. And I think that that's the top 5 spots. And I think the Jets is the best landing spot for them because you just put a quarterback in there. They're getting their young running back from injury. You can add possible pieces, but that's a team that's destined to win now. So what do you guys think? Get in the comment section. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on the YouTube platform. And definitely hit us up. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know, where do you think Derek Carr should go? His top 5 destinations. Did you agree, disagree? Definitely check us out. But thank you so very much for checking us out. And we'll see you on the next video.